In the YouTube algorithm, the people are represented by three separate yet equally important groups: the one that creates, the one that views, and the one that just can't help but react. Under Title 17, I am a member of an elite squad, also known as the Special Viewers Unit. These are the archives.
Don't know that Marty realizes who he's trying to play around with. Not at all do I think that he realizes. So we're gonna do something here because he decided to align himself with the scumbag Nader El Shami, who I happen to have an open case with. So let's do a little Marty. Let's do what Marty would do, huh? Let's do that. This is what Marty would do, right?
The Akron Police and Fire Department. If you have a life-threatening emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Otherwise, listen to the following options. If you need a police officer or to make a police report, press 1. If you need a rep...
Wait while I transfer your call.
Akron Police and Fire, text 238.
Hi, how are you tonight?
I'm all right. How are you?
I'm well, thank you. Listen, I'm actually calling from Canada, so I have a little bit of a sensitive subject. I'm actually a process server. I want to give you my number here. So I'm going to give you my identification number. So just hold on one moment, please. Okay, I'm just going to mute something on this end. What I'm calling about actually is you have a resident in Akron, Ohio there. I have a open criminal case on somebody in my country, in my prop. Well, he's in Montreal. Due to some sensitive defamatory information that he has said I have given him, which is untrue. He says that I gave him inappropriate pictures, and it's not true. So I opened a police case. I warned this person, who currently is on a live stream right now, stating that he's going to give these non-existent pictures out to my work, to my husband's work, my husband's colleagues. And I said to him, listen, if I were you, I would stop what you're doing right now, because I already have an open police case and I don't have a problem traveling to Akron, Ohio to deal with this guy now. Now, I'm sure you've dealt with him. He goes by the internet name Music Biz Marty. And Chance Wilkinson, I guess his name is Cyrax, has had a lot of problems with him. Like, granted, he's a scumbag as it is, but I understand his name is Gler. So I need to know what can be done, what you guys can do on your end, because listen, I've had my career for 13 years and I'm not dealing with internet scum who's going to play these games with me. So like, are you familiar with this guy? Am I calling the right place?
Vaguely, yeah.
Yeah, vaguely. I figured as much. I figured as much because, like, listen, I entertained a little bit of conversation with this guy because I was trying to get some information. I have, he was talking to the guy I have the open case on. So I thought, if I can get some information to serve that guy, that'll be great. So I talked to him, I strung him on a little bit, but then he starts wanting to demand information from me and blackmail me with, fake nudes that this guy says he has and he doesn't have on me. And if he had them on me, he couldn't be sending them around anyway. That's against the law. But this guy, he doesn't seem to understand that. I think he thinks he's above the law. And if you guys are able to get in touch with him, because I have zero problem having my work get involved now, because it's defamatory to my job and it's defamatory to me and my career. So he seems like a menace.
Okay, so this, just to clarify a couple things. So Nicholas is the person that you're having the problem with, correct?
Right at this present moment, yes, because now
Okay.
he's threatening me,
the-
and yeah,
That's the one whose YouTube name was Marty,
Music
right?
Biz Marty, yeah, yeah,
Marty.
and I know that
Okay.
he's.
Do you?
I'm sorry.
Okay. Do you know an address for him?
I don't know an address right now, but somebody said that they would get me his address. I don't currently know the address. I know it's in Akron, Ohio. I just don't have it with me right now. I'm actually working a double, and somebody happened to just say that he was on live stream talking about me right now. And I was like, oh, I have to stop and deal with this now. And I called him and I warned him. I gave him fair warning. And I think they think that I don't have that career. I think they think because I have a stupid YouTube that I have a bit of an appearance that I put on so that I can get information so that I can serve people that I need to serve.
Okay. So from what it sounds like to me, especially without an address, I just don't know that there's anything that we can do.
Right. I'll get the address. 100% will get the address. But what I want to know is like what the police is going to do about this guy. Like he does this all the time. Nightly he goes on threatening people. He calls tow trucks on family members. He calls prostitutes to family members' homes. Like he has said, "Oh, I'll find your address. I'll find the address of your parents," things like that. This is what he does. So what are you guys going to do about that? Because like I also don't have a problem going like, and I'm not saying anything. I'm not upset with you, but I don't have a problem going to the paper. Like I don't have a problem making a big stink about this because this guy really, really needs to be dealt with.
Well, the tricky part here is that the crime that is happening technically would be within your jurisdiction,
Right.
As the victim.
Right.
So you would have to go.
I called.
I know you
yeah.
started.
Yeah.
My recommendation to you would be to follow up with
Okay.
your local jurisdiction.
Right.
And give them an update.
Right. Now, can I get your? Can I get? Yeah. Can I get your name? Sorry. Can I get your name again?
My text number is 238.
238. Okay. Perfect.
And then if there's anything that we need to do on
is there
our
like
end,
is there somebody I could
locate an address? Then
yeah. Oh, I'll give you an address for sure. Okay, so I can have the police station contact you. I can give you the open like file I have on the Nader El Shami. I have an open file on him. He's currently up on an SA charge for court, so they're waiting in hopes to be able to lump on some extra time for him so that's why I'm waiting on what I'm doing. But I mean, he's going to know that now, which is fine. But I need to know, like, I'd like to get the news involved about what this guy does nightly on his channel. Like, is it possible to get a name, somebody you recommend that I can talk to?
That is not something that I have any knowledge about myself.
Okay, so maybe like just the just calling around to maybe
I still think that would be something local.
But I'm talking about I'm in Canada, so he's in Akron, Ohio, where you are. He's doing this nightly. He's calling these places, doing this. Like I understand. Like I'm sure if you were to look, like I'm sure you're going to get some. I know that there are some people that made some police reports already here in like Ottawa area because he did this to somebody whose family is in Ottawa very, very recently. I've downloaded all of his videos, so I have the live streams and everything downloaded. I just wonder, am I going to get more pull if I get my boss involved? Because like he's a sheriff. So if I get him involved, is that going to give more pull here? Because I don't want to.
Like I said, that's really more of a question for your local jurisdiction because that's where the crime is occurring.
Right. So I'll call back tomorrow with, like I'm going to be at my job and I'll call back tomorrow with, my boss who can, maybe have the police. I don't know. Maybe I'll go to the police station tomorrow and just have them, because what he's doing is just, it's ridiculous. And I don't have time for it. And I'm sure you guys don't have time for it either. But I will say this, if he starts any more crap, if he decides to call one of my family members or whatever, like, I